advantage to BREN though.
Yeah, Blacklist though, I would say that this is not a bad time for them because they've been able to farm without any contention for BREN, but Edward though.
Gotta try to go for it, and Wise will finally get it with the retribution. Getting out safely as well with the full 4-man. Blacklist will
Easy, you know, the aggression, the timing, the momentum, the pacing, it's all slowed down, and this gives ample of time for Blacklist International to just get their farm. And oh no.
It's a different flow though. Look at that, Flapteasy could be in trouble here. Agent Zero making his mark with a first blood at 5 minutes in this game.
And what's difficult is it didn't convert to much unless BREN finds something down bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty big. They take out Super Red. That's a lot of gold being taken out from the gold laner of Black.
Flapteasy just made sure that, okay, Edward's here. Oh, you go do something there.
Yeah, BREN, they're just trying to make something more here, but they might be cutting it a little bit short. Their skills are on cooldown. BREN, though, will have a huge Luminon Blast. Locks down to it's Edward all alone against 4 people. Will he be able to make it out alive? I don't think so. Even as Joy gets taken out by the Wan Wan.
So, a question of how do you fight into BREN Esport, especially with the presence of Lolita on open?
Oh, man. I think he's going to be able to go it. Oh, can he fly? Super Marco pulls it off. Oh, my V's going to make it out just in time, but I think it will be Edward going down. Wise going in. Damage is just really lacking here for Blacklist.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Flapteasy. It's a 2-man stun. Not enough though, Wise. I don't know, man. The Alice just taking so long to kill this Arlott. The Vengeance barely making it. And now Wise all alone here against 4 people from BREN. And then not going to make it out. Oh my God, Oakwood, did you see what he did?
Oh,
he blocked the flowing
Lord.
blood, and that's going to be Super Red suffering as well. Oh my Venus, where are you going to go? There's nowhere for you to go.
Into sure death. Oh my Venus falls, making it 4 for none. BREN Esports.
You mentioned
man.
it, Carl. When it comes to positioning, he doesn't want to die in the fight, but also make sure that he is in a place where he can just fight.
Fellas, you'll see that RSG emote that Kyle brought up.
Oh man. So far, there's just no one that can catch him. Here's the whoa. That was a lot of people flying there, and that's gonna be Flapteasy going down. He's not even able to make a mark even with that final slash.
That was an amazing play from Yue, the flicker into the ultimate of the Arlott. But it was, it was just the Arlott that died on the side of BREN Esports. Why? Oh no!
Nice.
You don't want to
That's
lose
huge.
the purple buff on the Alice.
Grand Theft Purple, bro.
Oh
And
no!
almost 0 crowd control on Blacklist.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
I'm gonna have to apologize, Rockhart. I looked over to your screen just to make sure that Super Marco is leading by 4,000 gold over Super Red.
That's massive. And they're gonna have to fight up under the turret here. Don't forget, Lord is on the top side. It's actually very, very good for BREN to split this up as much as they can. Get those damage onto the inhibitor. Inhibitor on top goes down.
Pretty good damage control by Blacklist, though. They could have definitely lost more than just one inhibitor up top, but now it's mid.
Yep, Edward, he's a lot squishier than you mentioned. Final Flash, 3 members are being displaced, but they are able to take out Flap, but at what cost? Inhibitor on the mid goes down.
All right, they're still going.
Still
Edward.
going at it. Edward's still in the middle of everything.
Vengeance.
He's going for Super Marco, and the Vengeance actually makes a difference here. Flapteasy, he's on the run from 4 members of Blacklist, and he gets taken out.
Oh, that's all that they could do. I mean, Kyle was just buying time for what was, I'd say, a disastrous outcome. I would have said Flapteasy for that inhibitor.
4 of you fight into the 4 of BREN so that he gets a soul, baby time, I would say, with 1-1.
Baby time?
And baby time. All right. So on the bottom lane, obviously Super Marco gonna free hit this up. No more inhibitors left here for Blacklist. It's gonna be the fight around the Lord. Who's gonna pull the trigger here? Flapteasy, he's trying to bait, see if he can get someone with the energy eruption. He catches Yue, and I think at this point the final slash gonna take so many members here for Blacklist. And I think there's no way they can stop the BREN Esports members. That's a 1-0 for sure.
Swift victory by Blacklist, by BREN that is, because Blacklist showed some signs of life. I'd say towards 13, 14 minutes when
filled in a Fredrin for Kyle TZ. This is not the usual flavor that we see from the Hive, but it worked. What they needed was the front line for the 1-1 to make sure that there is no threat coming out from the side of Blacklist International to deal with this gold laner. Now, they did have the joy on the side of Blacklist, but there is also for Blacklist International, and they didn't really get to that point where they're able to deal with the 1-1. Again, we continuously harp on the presence of the Lolita, and Ogwin had a phenomenal performance. Such a masterclass coming out from the young Rumor with this Lolita.
He's level 4, which he just did. It's going to be easier for BREN to punish. Look at this pull by Kyle TZ.
He's going for it. Flap TZ, I think, is going to be the sacrificial lamb again, just for BREN to secure that turtle. Although right now, Blacklist want to go for the punish. Ogwen's going to get stunned up a little bit here, but I think they don't mind. Actually, it's going to be Ogwen with a counterattack.
Kind of a
almost
misplay.
catches Edward. That was close.
Oh, that was a misplay from Ogwin. The Appraiser Strat would have killed Edward there.
Yep.
He knows that the presence of the Saber is important in this game. He is that control factor for BREN. Oh, Ogwin.
Oh, that's the Freeman ultimate being dedicated to take out Ogwen. Even Yue joined the fight there in the end.
Oh,
And
Kyle.
that might be a
One more.
problem here. The retreat is a problem.
Oh,
what? And the Numenon Blast just for good measure.
El Capitan says, thou shalt not get away with it, not twice in a row.
That was a very good put on the side of BREN. But still, oh, Venus.
Speaking of problem, that's something you don't want to face off. That Numenon Blast not dodged by BREN Esports members. Edward absorbing all the damage that BREN is facing off.
He has ultimate.
It's a 4v4. Who's gonna get the turtle? I think it should be a BREN one. And now the coming fight is actually gonna be huge here. Look at the re-engage from Blacklist. Flap TZ has to flicker out just to stay safe.
All right. Blacklist happy with the outcome of that. They punished few. They had to give over the second.
By the agents. Now, for BREN Esports, they have to capitalize this Derot presence, much like how Blacklist has been capitalizing Yue on the Savior.
Yep, admittedly, BREN Esports seem to be in a better
Venus?
spot to take that turtle, but Numenon Blast makes sure that BREN makes a double take. And look at this, Blacklist just so happy to take the fight to the Hive. BREN Esports on the run here. Kyle TZ left alone, defend against 4 members of Blacklist. Praises Rad gets some of that HP back, but he can't get out. He got blocked on the way out, and that's going to be Blacklist with a kill.
I mean, there were 4 members of Blacklist there. It was very difficult. Not impossible, but very difficult for Kyle TZ to have survived.
Yep.
Now, talking more about how Blacklist is gaining control of this game, they have optimal, rather superior battlefield rotation. Like, their heroes are just a lot of the team fights that Blacklist has won, they've made the decision, and BREN was just about to react. Let's see if we can change the tempo here and find a way for Kyle TZ to do what he needs to do.
Kyle TZ is trying to change it up a little bit. He cancels the Numenon Blast, and this could be an opening for BREN Esports to take it. That's a pretty good dawning light. Kyle TZ's taken out. That's a huge front line being taken out from BREN Esports.
Look at the bulwark.
Oh, Wood's in trouble. He's going on the chase, but look at Marco. He's trying to get something done, but it's just not enough. Edward is here. It's a 4v1. Few can make it happen. I think that is not going to be likely, and that's going to be a 1. Yeah, at this point, you just use what you learned from all those seasons. Oh.
Who are they going to fight? Oh, they're going to punish.
Yeah, they're
going to
punish
the pincer.
Oh, man, it's a huge turnaround here. Blacklist, they spot the 2 on top. They try to rotate around it. Oh, my Venus with a 2-man Numenon Blast.
The
bulwark! Oh, that's massive, and there's nothing they can do while the rest of Blacklist make short work of Bad Frederick.
Oh my goodness, that was disgusting. I thought Super Marco had a good chance.
They're really only waiting for Super Marco to take off. Literally just
ouchie.
Get one solid ult off.
All across the map. He spots it out. Will he stop it? I think he did. Oh, Super Marco has to make a run for it. Can't even go and fly at this point. He's boxed out.
Oh my, the scouting system.
They cut off his wings. They cut off his wings.
Oh my good path, and it was able to find the the road towards the 1-1.
And what was it? A fraction of a second for that recall to actually work.
Barely made it. And right now it's going to be Blacklist just overwhelming the Hive as they enter the base. And the 4-man Numenon Blast doesn't even make a mark. Although right now Edward is punishing him very heavily. They could still defend this.
Marco's here, super red.
Oh!
All right, he's down.
Nice
he's
hit
down.
with a few, but it's going to be way too late for him. Super Marco is going to have enough clear to clean this up with Ogwin.
Oh no, they're gonna have to fight the minions.
So it's not over yet.
The old-fashioned way. Look, they're hitting every single minion one at a time.
They don't have, they don't have amazing clearing capabilities on the side of BREN Esports. They're getting,
man.
how do you take him down?
It's so hard, especially if there's like a Baksha rolling straight in your face. All your senses just go away, and that's exactly what's happening to Ogwin right now, being assassinated, or attempted to be assassinated by Edward. Here's the Numenon Blast to finish it off. The counter Numenon Blast, though, is huge for BREN Esports as well.
Red has fallen. Blacklist backing out.
Big. That is big. That's one for free. Make out. Oh, okay.
Well, that's how you do it.
That's one way to do it.
You do it with few.
No, math doesn't matter.
Yeah, but your main concern here for Blacklist is that their front lines are starting to, wither out. Now you ask yourself the question. Now, there you go. Edward is now going for the tank items because they know for a fact that, Wise cannot stand his ground anymore. It's imperative for Blacklist to have a strong front liner.
That's a very aggressive play here.
Look at Marco! Look at Marco!
Marco is not going to be able to stop by the Queen this time around. And Super Red, the go away, can't slow down BREN Esports at this point. It's a 5v1 for Edward. He's taken out Super Marco. That's pretty big. That slows down the push here for BREN Esports, but it doesn't stop it.
It's KOJ versus BREN.
Oh, 4 for 1 and just a Baksha. This
King
is gonna
versus
be
the world.
Oh, they can do this, definitely. They have the damage.
That's 100% doable here. Wise is buying as much time as he can, but I don't think he will.
Cannon's still
and
alive.
That is going to be game.
Oh my goodness.
BREN Esports gets the sweep and continues their win streak. 5 wins in a row.
Wow.
They did have the answer. You don't wait for the Queen to make them do. Now, what patience are we talking about here? We're gonna be breaking out here in the post-game segment. Now, for BREN Esports, there is that factor of, again, lack of damage on the early game. That's why Blacklist was able to capitalize and mount an amazing form of aggression towards BREN Esports, because this time around they had the firepower, they had esports, but what they didn't have is the patience of this guy on the team fight. Few on the Valentina, the counter answer with the Numenon Blast. Yes, you can get all the damage that you need, all the vision that you need, but when they shut down your team fight, suddenly you find yourselves in no position to answer back, and that is what Few did to Blacklist International.